Hey guys, and welcome back to Mac 10's Gimmick of the Week. This is episode number 2. On today's episode, we're going to be showing you the Axe-KotL combination. Now, you got your Axe, you got your KotL. The biggest things here is that you want to get 2 levels of Chakra Magic on KotL as fast as possible, and you want to max out Illuminate as fast as possible. You want to get Illuminate at level 1, level 2 and level 3 will be Chakra Magic, and then as long as you get Illuminate by level 7, everything else is optional, but you need to get 2 levels on Chakra, at least 2 levels on Chakra ASAP. Axe, you want to max out Battle Hunger first, and you want to get at least a couple levels of Counter Helix second. The biggest thing here is the Battle Hunger because you are going to be killing people with it, and that's important because this strategy is a gimmicky strategy that revolves around getting lots and lots and lots and lots of kills early game. Now, KotL here has got a double damage rune, so he's going to be doing 94 damage at level 1, which is pretty solid. Even though he has KotL, which means his attack animation sucks and his damage sucks. 94 damage is something everybody has to respect either way. And here you're going to see why it's such a powerful pair of heroes. Because you deal ridiculous damage with it. The only way that he can get off his Battle Hunger is to last hit a creep, and to last hit a creep, he would have to charge into Illuminate, so you effectively control the lane for a pretty solid period of time early in the game. The downside is you do cap off late game, so you need to have a carry in another lane. Like, this is not, neither one of these heroes will carry you at all later on in the game. However, if you choose to put a PL with the KotL instead of the Axe, you might be able to do something like having the PL be the number 1 role, and the KotL just secures him kills and gets him lots of mana. But the biggest thing here is that Axe relies on KotL to give him mana, and KotL can continually channel Illuminate because he's KotL, and that's what KotL does. In the meantime, Sand King or Venomancer, whoever's in the lane, has to stay away from the creeps because you're channeling Illuminate. In the meantime, Axe is hitting them with Battle Hunger, so they have to come near the creeps to get a last hit, or they'll just die from Battle Hunger. So you have a pretty solid combination here. One thing that I want to point out is that in lower level games, you will just straight up kill people if you can pull this combination of skills off correctly. In higher level games, you probably won't get a lot of kills with this, but you can use this on especially really farm-dependent heroes in order to force them out of the lane and keep them from getting their farm. So this gimmick can be useful in high-level games, but in high-level games you're mostly worried about denying people farm, versus in low-level games you can actually just take the plunge and get lots and lots and lots of kills early on. Here they're going to try to gank Axe, but because Axe is such a baller, he's just going to keep running, and unfortunately KotL has no mana, so he cannot get that kill. But anyway, that's basically what you want to do. You want to channel Illuminate as often as possible and use Battle Hunger whenever appropriate. Axe has as complex of a job as KotL does, because Axe has to judge when to cast Battle Hunger based on the health of the allied creeps. KotL has to judge when to cast Illuminate because he wants to make sure it hits as often as possible. And you always want to make sure that your Chakra Magic is on cooldown because you or someone else should continually be needing magic if you're doing this correctly. So that's the strength of this build, or the strength of this gimmick. You need 2 people to do this, of course. One person that practices the Axe, one person that practices the KotL. I don't really run this much in Captain's mode. I think I've only ran this 2 or 3 times in Captain's mode, and it won at least one of those games. It was fun. But this is mostly a pub build, like I said, and have been saying it's really gimmicky because it's on this show, the Gimmick of the Week. However, the biggest thing that I want to point out here is that this is entirely nullified by the hero Silencer, which is why I mentioned Captain's Mode, and that was the worst Battle Hunger of all time. You need, and I mean you absolutely need, to ban a Silencer if you're planning on running something like this in Captain's Mode. Woo, that was a great Illuminate. But anyway, that's your biggest weakness is Silencer. And the biggest strength is that you just kill people constantly and you can constantly control the lane. It's very strong, like I said, especially at lower levels, and it's pretty gimmicky, so go on out there, give it a shot, play KotL, or if Axe is more your style, pick up the Axe and go with it. This has been Mac 10's Gimmick of the Week, episode number 2. This is one of my most favorite laning combinations of all time, because you just own people and own people and own people. And this is a pretty bad example, but the replay that I wanted to use, I guess, had expired, or the game had expired, and I couldn't download the replay for some reason. So I'm pretty sad about that. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the video's comments. And if you have any suggestions for my videos, or any laning combinations, any gimmicky tricks that you like to do, whether with a friend or by yourself or otherwise, leave them in the comments below. I'll check them out. Maybe I do the same thing. Maybe it'll be the next video I make. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.